How about the Roosevelt Boulevard cameras? How they work?
Oh, they're really working well, and
they haven't
purpose of
expanded. The
those
program
cameras-
hasn't been
Yeah,
expanded.
it has been.
Has been?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've moved to South Philadelphia.
Oh,
The
okay,
Parking
good,
Authority
good.
has asked for additional locations. It was such a shame to see so many people being seriously injured at Grand Avenue, Red Line.
I've been,
Coppin, and
I
Boulevard.
try to avoid the boulevard, even with the cameras, because that's it's a crazy road.
I mean, you'd be traveling along 45, 50 miles an hour, and even that's a little faster than you should be going up there. You'd have cars coming by you with pedal to the metal, just flying.
Yes.
And if you get hit, I call it broadside. If you get hit broadside in an intersection, if you're not killed, you're going to be seriously injured for the rest of your life.
Yeah, right.
And you're talking about police and traffic. One of the things that I am very, very happy to say that I've worked for 10 years to accomplish, Philadelphia is a Class 1 city, and it was the only county in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that did not have Pennsylvania State Police patrolling the interstate highways. We had 75 police officers, Art, patrolling the Schuylkill.
Right.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Schuylkill?
Yes.
We were talking
yes,
about
you
that
must be from Philadelphia, right? Exactly. I know you're a local.
And the I-95, the Delaware Expressway.
Right.
So those 75 officers have been redeployed.
That's
and
good.
as of March 1st, the Pennsylvania State Police have taken over the entire patrol of the Schuylkill and the Delaware Expressway and relieved Philadelphia police of that responsibility.
Most people respect police, no matter who they are, but there just seems to be something psychological when you're driving along and you see that state trooper.
You know what it is, Art? You don't see them a lot. It's
maybe right.
When
there's a Philly cop or there's a Ben Salem cop.
Once you now start seeing the Pennsylvania State Police, but let me warn everyone.
They have radar.
Well, I'll tell you, you are just not another pretty face.
No, indeed.
The Pennsylvania State Police have a tool that our police did not have.
Right.
We had some type of mechanical timing devices, but the Pennsylvania State Police have the handheld radar guns, and they are really doing a great job out there. And one of the things that I'm excited about, the Pennsylvania State Police don't play games. They are real serious about what they do out there. Wreck chasers. If there was an accident on the Schuylkill or the I-95, the wreck chasers, the tow trucks, would be there before the police in some cases.
Right.
And some person would think that they're doing the right thing, signing a paper saying to the tow truck, you have the authority to take my car. Now, you get home, you start to think about your car, you have a relationship already with an existing garage or body shop.
Sure.
You try to get your car back, forget it. Storage, $300 a day. Your insurance company says, we're not paying $300 a day, we'll pay you the reasonable amount, so then you have to start paying the differences.
Right.
But worse than that, some of those documents that people signed, Art, authorized that body shop to fix the car. You know what they do? They start to take it apart on you.
And now they can't do that?
They're not even going to be allowed to be out there. The Pennsylvania State Police, the minute that they see a wreck chaser, what they call an unauthorized tow truck, they ask them to leave, and if they don't leave, they'll be in handcuffs.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're right, they don't.
They have a contract with the Philadelphia Parking Authority, who has all configurations of tow trucks, and they have established rates. There's no gouging. You get your car taken.
It's bad enough to be in an accident, then you find out you're going to be gouged.
And if you're in a minor fender bender, the Parking Authority will remove your car to the side of the road, and then you can call your private contractor to come get it. But the last thing that we want to see is 5-6 tow trucks in every direction trying to what they call hook the wreck. They have a culture, and what it is, who's first there gets the wreck. And I'll tell you, sometimes it was crazy to see these guys driving at high rates of speed.
Sure.
And we're giving them an opportunity. We're going to initiate in Philadelphia what's called rotational towing. In a very few months, there'll be a system where if there's an accident, the police will call them to the scene.
Frank, I'd like to ask our general manager, Tom Kelly, to let us go on like this for about 4 hours, but we can't do that. No, we can't do that. You know the constraints we're under. But we have a couple of minutes, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on the mayor. He seems like a real honest guy, and he's got a very big agenda, and he really wants to crack down on crime. And boy, that's going to be a tough job. It's going to be
Chief
tough.
Ramsey comes with a lot of experience. Matter of fact, it was interesting. he started as a young policeman in Chicago, and he said, I knew two names when I got out of the police academy. He said it was my boss, Richard Daly, and a guy named Frank Rizzo.
Right, I bet that's right.
He got me real
there
quick.
You go, yeah.
So he drew me into. He's
Wonderful.
smart, and I think that he's doing. He's going to be effective, and I think one of the things, Art, that I noticed and like about the guy, he's not trying to make radical changes immediately.
Right.
He's trying to get.
I mean, I know John Street came from council. Mike Nutter comes from council. Is the mayor's relationship with folks on council good? Is it a good working relationship? Do you think that you guys can get stuff done, Republicans and Democrats?
Yeah, with me, we have a great relationship. Matter of fact, I just met with the mayor on Tuesday. We talked about various legislative issues. We sat next to each other, or Michael sat in front of me and I sat behind him for 12 years. So I think I know Michael as well.
Yeah.
Tough for me to refer to him as mayor, but out of respect to Mayor Nutter, he's a bright guy. He's a quick study. He can figure things out quickly, and he'll be very effective.
I'm looking for really good things, and I hope our listeners, like you said, he's not going to try to change things overnight because it's a huge job, but he has good people with him, and he has a great new police chief, and he's got a good city council, so I'm looking for good things.
I think so. I think we'll see good stuff.
And we are out of time.
Okay.
But I want to thank you for joining me. My guest this morning has been Philadelphia City Councilman at Large, Councilman Frank Rizzo. And it's a great city, basically lots of good, decent people. And to you, my corner table friends and listeners, I say as always, we will set a place for you next Saturday morning right here on Martini Longe Radio.